Phantasm from 1979. Boy, does this hold up? My theme song does. Calhoun's Reviews! Calhoun's Reviews! If you want to watch Phantasm, check the links in the description below. So I'm putting this in the category of films that I somehow missed growing up, but I'm not entirely sure that I did miss it, because when I watched it earlier this week, I kept sort of getting I was like, I think I remember this scene. So I don't know if I've seen it or not. I do remember when I was a kid. So it would have came out when I was like 6 or 7. And I remember my older cousins talking about it, including the end, which has stuck with me this whole time. So I have to say, though, kind of like No Way Out, which I reviewed, Phantasm might be better in my imagination than it is in reality. So if you don't know, Phantasm's about a kid. I think Wikipedia says the kid's 13 or 14. His older brother, his parents have died. One of their friends, the older brother's friends, gets killed. And there's a creepy undertaker.
The funeral is about to begin.
And the kid sees some creepy stuff and keeps trying to convince the older brother.
Jody.
And the older brother's friend.
Hi, Reg.
That there is stuff going on. The film is pretty interesting that it deals with all this dreams. And there's kind of like, is it really happening? Is it a dream? And they do that a few times, so it's just really effective. It's not, I kind of hate the fake out usually, but this works pretty well. It's also interesting because instead of making the older brother the star, it's really about the younger brother. I don't know, maybe he's a better actor, I don't know. Then, of course, the tall man, the Undertaker, he's got an iconic look. And you got the flying silver sphere, that's of course also, well known. The plot though, kind of meh. It's kind of iffy. Not much to it. I mean, the first 30 minutes, it's basically just the kid peeping Tom on people and his boyfriend and his girlfriend and the Undertaker and trying to convince his brother that something's going on. And his brother and his brother's friend play a song.
I'm just sitting here at midnight.
I don't know. So after about 30 minutes, it gets going, it gets pretty fun, but it takes its time. The ending, it is still great. It was such a good idea that I remember my cousin talking about it. I think this movie kind of lives on in people's minds because of the silver sphere and the kind of alluded to what's going on with the tall man, and because there's some, interdimensional type stuff going on, and they don't really explain the motives all that well. But it's slow, and I'm not sure that it's worth it. I'm going to give Phantasm 1 thumb up. There are good things, but you have bigger balls than me if you don't get bored. Balls, because there's the silver sphere. That's the kind of high quality humor you could expect at Calhoun's Reviews. So if you like that, you should like and subscribe.